Defending off of an offensive rebound is just like transition. You have to get to bodies. Okay, stop. Golden State has this ball. Okay, get this player's guarding here. Get to a body. Get to a body. Get to a body. But nope, you're double teaming for no reason. So now this player's wide open, into the lane, draw help, and it's an easy layup. All right, you can't sag here. Come on, stop. Right now, you can just angle your body. We can double. Okay, when this player comes here, when the ball goes there, this player rotates here. This player's up the line rotating to the secondary option. This player goes here, and the man that doubles falls here. All those rotations happen in unison as the first kick-out pass happens. But instead, you're going to sag for no reason, okay, and now we give up an open three. Don't hug the three-point line. There is no reason to. Okay, if your man is angling this player this way, then you need to, first of all, have your back to the baseline and be way in. You can be as far in as the block or parallel to it. That's where your right foot can be. Your left foot is out, wide stance. So now when this player comes this way, right here, he's just meeting a second defender. And now I don't have to move my feet at all. I'm just stunting without moving my feet at all. Okay, and then on the kick-out pass, I'm easily able to recover because I don't have to move my feet inward. But you're not in the gaps at all. This is not the shell drill at all, and it's a layup. Strong side ISO. These are the easiest to double team. Just bring this player here. Make sure Steph Curry goes this way. Okay, now what? This player needs to get here, and he rotates up here. This player rotates up here. This player rotates here, and the man that doubles just falls down here. All those rotations happen in sync with the first kick-out pass. But instead, you're not going to force a double team at all. You're going to let Steph Curry fillet his man, and it's an easy two. What is Nikola Jokic doing? Okay, I see that you're helping, but now the dribble's picked up. So if you're Jokic, you need to sprint out here. Sprint out here. Sprint out here to your man. But nope, Jokic is going to jog, and now it leads to a wide open three. Cannot run drop coverage on Steph Curry. Look at this. He's just going to go right by Nikola Jokic, get into the lane, draw help, wide open three. Look at how easy this ball screen is to hedge, okay? Right now, I'm hedging this screen. The second Steph Curry hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which is going to be in less than a second because the half-court line's right there. I can recover. In the meantime, backside help comes over here, but I'm going to be bumping you back in less than a second. But nope, instead you want to just let Steph Curry essentially go one-on-one with Nikola Jokic, and it leads to a wide-open three. Down screen, come on, this is Steph Curry. You have to guard this the right way. This player needs to get attached and get his arms out, so Steph Curry cannot curl. You make him go out a little bit, and now this chase can happen. But what do you allow Steph Curry to do? Curl right away, and now it's going to lead to an open three. So what happens when you don't communicate in transition? Let's take a look. We have two Nuggets players guarding this Warriors player here. So one of these two Nuggets players has got to communicate that they're going to take this Warriors player here. When you end up with two people guarding a Warriors player and you don't communicate, this is exactly what happens. Both players cannot lean towards the screen. In fact, none of the players can lean towards the screen. Look at stop. We're going to have this player and the player guarding the ball lean towards the screen. So instead of this player setting the screen on this angle, he's going to reverse the angle of the screen, and there's nothing you can do. Just guard the player one-on-one. This player should just be level to his man, waiting for him to set the screen and for the guard to come off the screen. But look at this. Look at two Nuggets players lean this way. This Warriors player now reverses the angle of the screen, and it's going to let Jordan Poole get wide open and an open jumper. Have to have backside help when you trap a screen. This is trapping a screen, okay? So this player here needs to move up here. This player can occupy these Warriors players 2 passes away. We deny 1 pass away. But if you trap a screen and you let this player easily hit the roll, you're screwed. Whether this goes in or not. All the box out assignments are screwed up, and it's going to eventually lead to an easy Warriors layup. You have to communicate in transition, okay? This is Klay Thompson here, okay? If you're coming up to take Klay, then you just say, I got ball, I got ball. So this player knows to go down. You can't guard Klay, then come back, and this player also come back. Because look what happens when there's no communication. Now Klay Thompson's is wide open for a jumper. It's out of a baseline, out of bounds. What is DeMarcus Cousins doing here? There's a bunch of junk that goes on over here, none of which involve his man. Okay? But it doesn't result in any screens. everybody's covered right here. Look, everybody's covered. So what are you doing helping DeMarcus Cousins? Because now your man's going to be wide open, and you're not in position to guard, so he's going to get right to the rim for a layup. You cannot take your eye off your man for more than a second. Look at how long this player is going to not be seeing his man right here. Whenever that happens, this will definitely happen. You do not need to switch this down screen. Please stop right here. All you got to do is get attached to your man. That's number one. You're attached. And then your arms are just out. So now Steph Curry can't curl. He has to go out a little bit. And now this chase can happen. But you switch this down screen disastrously because two people go towards Steph Curry. Nobody takes Klay Thompson when he's coming off the screen. And it's a layup. Again, when Klay Thompson catches this ball, this is a strong side ISO, which is so easy to double. Right now, first of all, I can't let Klay Thompson go this way. I have to bring him into this double team that's coming this way. All right, and then what? Then on a kick-out pass, I rotate here. This player needs to start cheating over, rotate to the secondary option. This player rotates up to the third option. This player falls into the corner on the fourth option for Golden State. All those rotations happen in sync with the first kick-out pass. But instead, you're going to leave this player on an island guarding Klay Thompson, and it's a disaster. All right, this guard right here has got to do a way better job. Stop. So this ball screen's getting set. You've got to get over the top of this screen early so that this player has no room to split through. Where on earth is this guard? You're dying on the screen. So now this player can split right through, get to the lane, layup. Don't lean towards the screen. Make Steph Curry have to use this screen. Look at when you lean towards the screen. Now Steph Curry is going to refuse the screen, get right into the lane, and now it's a layup. This is all it takes for you in transition to get roasted, especially with Steph Curry. So Golden State has the ball. Sprint back now, sprint back now, sprint back now, sprint back now. But nope, what is Aaron Gordon doing here? Why are you stopping? So now you're never able to get ahead of the ball. Look at this, without your feet set, that is. And now Steph Curry goes right into the lane, draws help, wide open. You cannot fall asleep on your man, especially when it's Steph Curry. Look at this. You're falling asleep. How are you here and Steph Curry's here? Now you're burned. They throw the ball. You're not able to guard. Rip and go. Layup. All right, Nikola Jokic has got to get out of here right as soon as he can. Stop. So Steph Curry just pulled his dribble back. So now this player can go over the top and guard Steph Curry that bumps this backside defender back. But still, Nikola Jokic is still guarding for some reason. So look, now he's essentially screening his man from getting to Steph Curry as quickly as possible. And now it's going to lead to an open three. You have to communicate and transition and get to bodies right now. Okay, so let's stop it right here. Okay, let's back it up. This player's got to say, I got Klay Thompson. So this player knows to go here. This is what happens when you have poor communication and transition. We end up having two people go to Klay Thompson, which means that this player is going to end up late going towards this man when he should have just been guarding Klay Thompson the whole time, and this player should have been going to this man. So now Klay Thompson's just going to end up with nobody guarding him, and it's a layup. This is embarrassing. This is off of a make. When you're guarding Steph Curry, you've got to sprint back. Sprint back so your feet are set. Look at this player. Walking, jogging. Now his feet are never set. Wide open three. This is a disaster. This is why you stay attached to your man on a down screen. Okay, here's a down screen. So this player whose man is setting this down screen needs to get attached and just get your arms out. So this player cannot curl. He has to go out, and this player can chase. When you aren't attached to your man when he sets a down screen, like this, see how he's not attached to his man? So now this player is just going to slip this, setting this screen, and now this player's got to hook him, and it's going to end up being a foul before the inbounds, and Golden State's going to the line. What is this player doing? You're guarding Andrew Wiggins just fine right now. Why are you continuing to back off of him? Look at how far you are off of him. So now you're here. Andrew Wiggins is here. Now you're never going to be able to get up and get your feet set, and Andrew Wiggins is just going to destroy you and have a step-back jumper. Cannot run drop coverage on Jordan Poole. You're giving him a wide-open three, and now it's a 3-and-1. So let's take a look at how we can actually guard Jordan Poole. Okay? So right now, you want to switch this first ball screen. Fine, I'm hedging the second ball screen, and I'm up. Push Jordan Poole out this way. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big hip, which just pushes him further away from the play, can recover. In the meantime, okay, on this player's roll, where is he going? The backside help is right here, and I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly. But instead, let's give Jordan Poole a wide open three, and then let's foul him while we're at it. Your Jokic right here. Let's take a look. You can't backpedal. You got to sprint back to get your feet set at the three-point line so you can slide with them. Whenever you are backpedaling, you never get your feet set. So Draymond Green just going to go right to the lane and draw a two-shot foul. Both players are going to lean towards this screen before the screen's even set. Look at this. Look at how both players lean towards the screen this way. So what does this player do? He's just going to reverse the angle of the screen this way, and now there's nothing you can do. And both players are out of position, and it ends up being a three-shot foul. Don't guard with your back to the sideline. Stop. Open up so I can see my man. I can see the ball. When I'm guarding with my back to the sideline like this, I am literally begging to get beat backdoor, and that's exactly what happens. Get your back to the baseline. Stop. Why is your back to the sideline? Right now, I'm opened up with my back to the baseline, so when this player comes this way, I can just stunt, recover. Instead, I'm doubling for no reason, and now look, now that just leaves Draymond Green wide open. If you're hedging a screen, this guard cannot die on. Look at how this guard dies on the screen. You have got, right now, you're hedging a screen, okay, get up, because all you got to do is make sure this player can't split through. But when you die on this screen like this, look at the space this player has to split through. So it's now right to the rim for an easy little floater. The problem with drop coverage is guard gets to keep his dribble alive for way too long, and look at how far over the backside help has to come, and look at how much easier this skip pass is. So this backside defender comes here, this player has to help the helper, there's no one to guard in the corner, and this skip pass is way too easy to make. So it's a wide open three. Look at the difference if you hedge this, all right? So right now we're up. We're hedging this. Now this guard's got to pick up his dribble a lot sooner because the second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big hip, which is just pushing him further away from the play, okay, I can recover back. In the meantime, now I can have backside help here, and now this player can occupy these Warriors players 2 passes away, okay? But I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly anyway, so I'm not giving the lane up is the key, okay? But instead you run drop coverage, and it's just a mess. You have to be so calculated when you gamble, okay? You have to know that if you gamble and you don't get it like this, okay, you're screwed. And so because of that gamble, it's a wide open three. You cannot go this way through a down screen, okay? You have got to go on the outside, chase this way. Look at how this player's going. Look where this player goes. See how you go that way through a down screen? No. Now you give up an open three. This is the cardinal rule of transition defense. You sprint back, you sprint back, you sprint back. You do not go towards the ball. Look what happens when you go towards the ball. Now we just lost you in numbers. So Steph Curry's going to go right to the rim for a layup. You need to call out this flare screen. Stop. Okay, your man is setting a flare screen clearly. Flare, flare, flare. That's what you need to be yelling right now. So this player knows to get up and over the top of this flare screen. There's no communication, so this player gets nailed by the flare screen, and now Steph Curry's wide open for three. Wrong side ISO, it's easy to understand why. Wiggins and Jokic, you can't leave him on an island. Okay, let's see this play develop. This player needs to come over here and double. Okay, force this player into the double. All right, now this player just rotates here. Okay, this player can rotate here. This player rotates here, and this player falls onto this fourth Warriors option. All those rotations happen in unison on the first kick-out pass, but you're just going to leave Andrew Wiggins on an island going with Jokic, and it's just like, good luck with that. 2-shot foul. You have to be very calculated when you gamble. So this player blocks your shot. This Warriors player has the ball. Just get back, back, back so your feet can get set. But instead, you're going to gamble towards the ball, you lose your balance, and now it's a wide open three. Where are you getting beat? Come on, stop. Okay, right now, up and send this player this way into nothing but Nuggets traffic. Instead, you get a beat away from any help whatsoever, and it results in a step-back Jordan Poole three. What is this guard doing defending this ball screen? You're hedging. So up, over the top. Because as soon as Steph Curry picks up his dribble now, you should be here, and this player should be here. But you're trying to go under the screen, so now this player isn't able to recover in time, and it leads to a layup. Don't gamble. Just look at right here. Not like you can. Steph Curry just pulled his dribble back, so now you can go here and this player can recover. Instead, you're going to gamble, and now you don't get it. So now Steph Curry's going to go right to the rim and draw a 2-shot foul. Look at this horrendous gamble. Okay, look at that. Oh my God. So now we just lost numbers. Jordan pulls right to the rim, draws help, layup. Doesn't get more basic than this. This is a down screen. This player has to get attached to his man, get his arms out, so that this player can chase and this player can't curl. Okay? When you allow this, when you don't get your arms out, okay, when you get your arms out, this player has to go out more, and now this chase can happen. But you let this player curl because you don't get your arms out, and now it's a wide open 3. Where are you getting beat? Come on, look at this. Send this player this way into nothing but traffic, traffic, traffic. You're going to get beat away from any of that, so now it's right to the rim for a layup. Not happen right here. You cannot let your man right here just chill right here, all right? You got to be initiating contact, battling for real estate. It makes your box out easier. But instead, you do absolutely nothing. So look, now this player's literally boxing you out for an offensive rebound. So he obviously gets it, and it's a 2-shot foul. Can't switch a ball screen over the top. Screen gets set. You need to be underneath the screener. You can't switch over the top of the screener. When you do that, this is what happens. Player's wide open, 2-shot foul. You can't switch a ball screen over the top. Get underneath the screener here when you switch this ball screen. You switch over the top like this. Look, now Draymond Green's wide open and there's nothing you can do, and it's a layup. Strong side ISO with Steph Curry. You might as well just double these because they're so easy to. All right, this player comes here. This player immediately rotates here on the kick out. This player needs to get way up the line, rotate here. This player here. This player falls here. That doubles. All of those rotations happen in unison on the first kick-out pass. Instead, you let Steph Curry go one-on-one in isolation and forget about it. You don't need to switch this dribble handoff. Come on. Right now, all this player's got to do is back off. This player just goes right through and you're fine. Instead, you switch this dribble handoff. This player is not ready to switch, so his feet are never set, and it's a step back 3. Golden State is in the bonus here. It doesn't even matter. In transition, you're supposed to be getting back, back, back. Instead, you go towards the ball, which you shouldn't be doing anyways. Oh, and Golden State's in the bonus. You gamble. It's a 2-shot foul. Don't lean towards the screen. Stop. Allow yourself to get screened and make this guard use the screen. Our ball screen defense will execute. Look at this player here. See how he's leaning towards the screen? So now this player's going to blow right by him, get to the lane, 2-shot foul. What is this player doing? You are switching this first ball screen. Okay, stop. What is going on? This is, like, okay, you're either switching this or you're hedging this. If you're hedging this, the second this player hesitates, brings his dribble back or picks his dribble up, okay, I can recover. He does anything other than attacking off his hip, which just pushes him further out from the play. By the way, where's this player going? The backside help is standing and waiting, and I'm going to be able to bump you back to your man anyways. But you do nothing about this ball screen. Nothing. So this player's right to the rim for 2. Have to be calculated if you're going towards the ball. You have no chance of getting this ball. So get back, 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 but instead you go towards the ball, which you have no chance of getting. So now you're never able to get in front of the ball, and it's a layup.